place, they confuse Florida A&M in the trenches and never allowed that offense to get on track.
Starling getting heavy work early on, but absolutely nowhere to go once more. Big number 99 was Antoine Owens. Aubrey Miller coming over to help him out as well.
And when you get those guys in the middle, not going anywhere, we're going to stuff the run.
Hickbottom back to pass, feels the pressure from James Houston and not able to get away from James Houston, the transfer from Florida. Sanders airs it out, the pass complete to his tight end, Kylan Ritchie.
Run the ball.
They picked up 71 yards last week against Florida A&M through the air once more, and that's Warren Newman. George leaning on Deion Sanders before taking the job at Tennessee State. And it's great talking to the coaches, players taking on the personality of their coaches, the pressure, avoiding it. Shedeur Sanders able to get it out. A couple of white jerseys. 4th and 6. Sanders with the man, he went out of bounds and tried to catch it, can't do it. Pass incomplete anyway. Turnover on downs. With the ball after the turnover on downs from Jackson State, Jeremy Hickbottom. Little bootleg, gets it out, finds his tight end, Rodell, and the ball on the floor. The turf, how about it? Jackson State trying to rip it away, say we came up with it first.
Nice throw, but Rahman not able to hold on to it. Helmet on football. Downfield, but if you know your coverage, that could be effective.
They find Pickett. Pickett can't be wrapped up, won't bring him down. Tiptoeing, they say he stepped out of bounds. But how about Peyton Pickett? Sanders surveying the field. The pressure from Horton finds a man wide open in the middle of the field and into the end zone. Josh Lanier.
Right on the tires.
Terrific program and terrific running as Jalen Rouse gets his first carry of the game. Pickup of 11 yards, that moves the sticks.
Tennessee State. So I said, okay, I'm going to Tennessee State. And it's the best decision I ever made.
As you see that play here, I mean, you're
bring it back. I think Eddie George, the fact that he can call up any appearance and get an invite to their home, and then he's got to sell himself. But also, we're going to have to win. You know, players want these high.
In Memphis, that was last night. Now tonight, great football game between Jackson State and Tennessee State. 2nd and 11, Hickbottom with time, rushing out the pocket and gets out of bounds near the first down marker.
They want to man-to-man across the board if they can find a matchup they like.
Hickbottom moves out of the pocket, and Hickbottom using his legs to try to pick up the first down. As the Tigers are moving the ball down the field, Bryant, the backup, he's in, looking down, has a man, completes the pass, and inside the 5-yard line, that's Rodell Rahman. A dual threat is Bryant. And he decides to keep it himself, and he's in for the score. A 2-yard scamper for the backup quarterback, Devion Bryant.
So that is distributing the football to your teammates. Get open.
Getting open, that's exactly what Warren Newman has done tonight. ESU 30-yard line. Sanders back in shotgun. Felt a little pressure from Davon Hawkins. Gets it away, Trevante Rucker was wide open. Score before going into the locker room. Sanders, little miscommunication, was trying to find Keith Corbin, but got tangled up, and that brings up 4th down. 28 yards out is Glenn Misick. The kick is up, and good.
Capitalizing on drives, putting points on the scoreboard.
Out to Newman. Newman is quickly greeted, but sheds the tackler, keeps on going, but finished off by Tadarius Patterson. Their first drive moving, coming out of the intermission. Sanders with time finds his man. How about Keith Corbin, who's still on his feet? And Keith Corbin to the 10, 5, and into the end zone.
Man-to-man coverage, they got to be careful here.
Trying to bring some pressure, gets it out of the backfield. There's Pickett. Peyton Pickett picks up the first down yardage and more, making men miss.
For Tennessee State.
3rd and 7. Sanders with plenty of time and finds Josh Lanier, and Lanier comes up with it.
Zone up top, man-to-man coverage.
Play action, feels the pressure, still able to gun it, and look at that! Touchdown, Jackson State. Shane Hooks. 1 second and 12. Bryant feeling Houston from behind and is able to get away. Ball on the ground. 1st and 10. Bryant looking, throws downfield, and the pass complete to Johnson.
Over into that white roll.
Starling sheds one tackler, still on his feet, and Starling showing glimpses they need more of that. But yeah, there's a whole lot of folks up in here. Pressure, nowhere to go, and just wrestle back, losing a huge chunk of yardage. That was Aubrey Miller. And accuracy at a 62-yarder back in the spring, the longest in OVC history. Here, puts it up and gets it in. So they'll take the points because Jackson State is still up by 2 touchdowns.
Southern University, that's why they've had success.
Made a man miss. Pickett picks up the first down and more.
Playing as a unit, they're not there. They're taking turns missing assignments.
Sanders has a man on the outside. That's Shane Hooks. Remember, he threw a touchdown to him a couple of drives ago. A lot of confidence, goes underneath and finds Hooks. Field goal. Poochier just booted on through. And it's no good. So
they're tight end to block.
Bryant feeling the pressure, wrapped up a couple of gray jerseys. That was Katron Evans and James Houston. To HBCUs. It's Newman on the return. And Newman with space. Newman's got speed. Newman crossed the 50, crossed the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown! 81 yards for Warren Newman. Could crown him as is, because he's on the game, on the game.
A young group that hasn't been together that long, a lot of pieces. They're trying to see where they fit.
And Pickett, they keep it on the ground with Pickett. Pickett still going. And inside the 10-yard line. New quarterback in. And they hand it off to Peyton Pickett, barrels in for the 6-yard touchdown. Athletic Conference with Alabama A&M, Jackson State, Alabama State. New quarterback, and ball goes on the ground. First snap for Grayson Thompson, and Raymond Horton comes up with it.
It's getting chippy out there. Now, guys, the game is kind of done.
A nice job, Jay, and here's the fumble once again from Grayson Thompson, and that'll allow Tennessee State to come back out.
And you see all the shoving and stuff, and the officials see this at the game of the year, like we always do, and we'll go at it. And that's kind of the beauty of it, the HBCU football. When you play everybody but your rival, okay.
15 seconds remaining. Big bottom back to pass it down the field, and has a man at the touchdown. Well, how about it?
Your mumbo sauce ready. I'll hit you the mumbo sauce too.
I know a little something about that mumbo. State moves to a perfect 2-0 to start this fall 2021 campaign behind a record-setting performance here in this Southern Heritage Classic by the true freshman Shedeur Sanders. 38-16, the Tigers out of Mississippi with the dub.